So you want to transform your wardrobe in 2022, but you don't know where to start. If that's you, then you found yourself in the perfect place, because in this video, I'm going to give you 10 ways that you can transform your wardrobe for the new year. Hello YouTube family, my name is McKinney, and if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I love making videos about capsule wardrobing and personal and sustainable style. It's been a while since I've done a sit-down video, so I'm really excited to be in front of the camera. I had a really great holiday that was pretty busy and a little bit hectic, but really great nonetheless. If you want to know a little bit about it, you can check out my New York City vlog, which I uploaded a couple of weeks ago. It was my very first vlog, and I'm actually so proud of how it turned out. So anyways, it would mean a lot if you would go watch it after you watch this video. I'll also link it down below in the description. But I'm so excited for this new year and all of the personal style and capsule wardrobing content that is going to come with it. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about 11 ways that you can transform your wardrobe for the new year. These are going to be things that both include capsule wardrobing, but really have an emphasis on your personal style journey, whether you choose to capsule wardrobe or not. You can do all of these, you can do a few of these, you can do one of these, you could do none of these. But I hope that this video gives you some inspiration to really take the time to find your personal style and to give your wardrobe some attention so you can feel like your best self every single day. Of course, before we get into it, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe down below. That would mean so much to me. I've been making content on YouTube for about 1.5 years now, and I would love to grow my subscribership even more. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, subscribe and make it a happy new year for me. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy content like this, and make sure to comment down below what some of your style goals are for the new year. Let's go ahead and get into the 11 tips that you can use to transform your wardrobe for 2022. The first way that you can transform your wardrobe in 2022 is to find out exactly what inspires you. Inspiration is a huge part of life in general, and I think it's especially a really big part of our personal style and kind of feeds in, if we let it, to what we add to our closets. Now, a lot of the time when I say find what inspires you, especially when it comes to like fashion or style, a lot of people immediately gravitate towards Pinterest and social media platforms like TikTok or Instagram. And while those platforms are excellent for finding wardrobe or style inspiration, I definitely use them a lot. It's also great to broaden your horizons about what inspiration means and where it can come from. I get a lot of my personal style inspiration from films and music, books, food, interior design, and especially nature. So I get a lot of inspiration from trees and flowers and that kind of natural color scheme and botanical prints and patterns. Those things really inspire me. And so looking to the things that bring you joy in your life that you really love can serve as inspiration for you. Maybe it's an artist that you really enjoy, or a musician, whether that's a vocalist or whether you like to listen to classical music. Inspiration can really come from anywhere. And if you take the time to kind of break apart what the key elements of the inspiration are, then you begin to find ways to physically manifest those in your clothes. If you want to know more about inspiration and finding inspiration in new places, definitely check out this video right here. The second way that you can transform your wardrobe in 2022 is something I talk about all the time, and that's finding your personal style. This goes right along with inspiration. What inspires you is going to be different from what inspires everybody else. So what your personal style is also going to be different, even if that's slightly or marginally from everyone else's personal style. So it's one thing to follow trends and to follow what's popular, and it's another thing to take the time to cultivate cultivate your own personal style. What can you wear that best exhibits your personality and your loves and passions to the world? If finding your personal style is something that interests you, like it is something that interests me, definitely subscribe down below because I talk a lot about finding your personal style, how to do it, and why it's important. The third way that you can transform your wardrobe in 2022 is to find a daily uniform. Now, this doesn't mean that you're limited to only wearing certain things. Like, there are some really famous people who have a daily uniform, like Mark Zuckerberg and the late Steve Jobs wore essentially the same thing every day. And we see a big movement towards that ultimate minimalism of just wearing a gray t-shirt or black turtleneck and jeans and having that same uniform every single day. But having a daily uniform does not mean that you're like separating creativity from getting dressed. Having a daily uniform simply means that when you don't know what to wear, you have a uniform that you can fall back on and you can alter it with accessories or third pieces or shoes or anything like that. For example, my daily uniform usually consists of a pair of jeans and some kind of casual top. So sometimes, depending on the weather, that's a t-shirt or a turtleneck, and sometimes when it's much more chilly outside, that is a sweater. But using the jeans and basic top formula, I can alter it by layering things and adding accessories and changing up my shoes, changing up the silhouette of jeans, and that's a really great jumping off point for the rest of my outfit. Now, this does not limit you. It doesn't mean that I can't wear a skirt one day or I can't wear trousers or I can't wear a dress. Like, absolutely not. It simply means that I have something to fall back on when I feel like, I don't have anything to wear. So instead of going out and buying something that I feel like wearing in the moment, I have something that I can constantly go back to and feel content with. Number 4 really goes along with number 3, and that is to find wardrobe basics that work for you. Now, when people think of wardrobe basics, I think a lot of us go immediately to like jeans and a white t-shirt. And while I have white t-shirts in my wardrobe that I really love to wear and several jeans in my wardrobe that I really love to wear, basics can be different for every single person. You might not be a t-shirt person at all. You might be like a flowy blouse kind of person, and that could be your basic. Or maybe instead of wearing pants or jeans, you really love to have an array of skirts that can mix and match with a lot of your tops. That's totally okay. What is a wardrobe basic varies from person to person. So don't listen to people that are like, oh, these are the wardrobe basics you have to have. Absolutely not. You determine your wardrobe basics, nobody else. A great example for me is that a lot of people say that it's really important to have a white button down in your wardrobe. And for many years, I had just like your traditional white button down that I was trying to make work, but I would never ever reach for it. And so for this holiday season, I decided to invest in a button down silhouette that had some more romantic details. I'm actually wearing it in this video, so you'll see that instead of very traditional kind of straight, normal sleeves and a normal collar, it has a Peter Pan collar, these beautiful bishop sleeves, a little bit of an oversized and more romantic feel. Beautiful details that give it just enough to make it my wardrobe basic. It doesn't have to be anyone else's, but it totally works for me. So knowing what basic works for you is a great way to transform your wardrobe in 2022. The 5th way that you can transform your wardrobe in 2022 is to prioritize what you already own instead of shopping new. This is a great way to not only re-fall in love with the things that you have, but it's also a great way to have your wardrobe play a part in a bigger goal, which is to be more responsible consumers and care for our planet all the more in 2022. The most sustainable thing that you can do for your wardrobe is to prioritize what you already own. That doesn't mean that there's never any room for adding new pieces or exploring your personal style. I definitely do that. I am by no means like a perfectly responsible consumer at all. But prioritizing the things that I already own and finding new ways to wear them and be creative with them helps me to really play my part when it comes to sustainability for my wardrobe. It can also help you rediscover that what you already have is enough and works for you. So definitely prioritize the things you already have in your closet instead of buying new ones. Number 6 is a little bit of the opposite, but of course we like to nuance these things. We like to be balanced. So number 6 is don't be afraid to mindfully declutter. While we want to prioritize things that we already own, if something is sitting in our closet, especially if something is in good condition and can be worn by somebody else, it is doing nothing but gaining dust and sitting there being unworn and wasted. So if you can responsibly declutter, either find a trusted source for recycling if your textiles are older, taking the time to sell your pieces or send them to a company that will resell them for you, like ThreadUp, or contributing to your local thrift or consignment store is a really good way to be mindful about your decluttering. Decluttering is also an important process when it comes to finding our personal style, because sometimes we get so lost in the amount of things that we have that we can't actually focus on what our personal style is. So being responsible and having a semi-clean slate might be something that you need to do to transform your wardrobe in 2022. The 6th way that you can transform your wardrobe for 2022 is by giving a capsule wardrobe a try in a really small way. So instead of setting up an entire seasonal capsule wardrobe or dedicating an entire year to capsule wardrobing, give it a try and see how you like it by doing a 10 by 10 capsule wardrobe challenge. I know that Lee Vosberg from Style Bee has done this, and I did this in a video last year. I'll link it up here and down below, but essentially it's like a mini capsule wardrobe where you pick 10 pieces and not including shoes or accessories, so 10 like clothing pieces, and you style only those 10 pieces for 10 days. By doing that, you can kind of get the feel of what it means to be creative with limited things, and also how it feels to capsule wardrobe in general. It's a really user-friendly and kind of risk-free way to give capsule wardrobing a try, so see how you like it. The 7th way to transform your wardrobe in 2022 is to try out a color scheme. This really goes along with giving capsule wardrobing a try. I think that color scheme plus capsule wardrobe is like match made in heaven. They work so well together. So maybe when you're doing your 10 by 10 challenge, you limit yourself to 3 or 4 colors and you see how all those colors work together, and then you can really challenge yourself and see what a capsule wardrobe is like. But even if you don't want to do a 10 by 10 challenge or give capsule wardrobing a try, I think that having a color scheme is a really great way to govern what you have in your wardrobe. Not only do you find the colors that you are just drawn towards naturally, but you also make it so that you are making responsible purchasing choices by not buying things that aren't in your color scheme, and you also make it really easy to get dressed in the mornings or really any time, and you have endless outfit possibilities because everything goes with everything else. So having a color scheme and finding the neutrals that work for you and the standout colors that work for you is so essential. If you want to know more about developing a color scheme, I made a video on it this past year. I'll link it up here and down below in the description. I use a method that not a lot of other people use by asking questions that just really pinpoint the colors that you want to wear, and it makes developing a color scheme really uncomplicated. So definitely give it a watch. The 8th way that you can transform your wardrobe for 2022 is by making accessories your best friend. This works so nicely with prioritizing what you already own. If you prioritize what you own, but you need a little more flair, you need something a little different, Finding accessories that make you feel excited and ready to get dressed are a really great way to keep yourself from buying an entirely new closet. Even if you're wearing the same daily uniform, the accessories that you add can really change the look of something. So find out what accessories you like to wear best, whether those are standout accessories like scarves and hats, or more minimal ones like dainty jewelry. And don't forget that your hair and your makeup are accessories. So a bold lip or a fun updo or really big hair or something that you don't usually do. All of those contribute to the overall vibe or feeling of an outfit. So experiment with your hair and your makeup and with your accessories and see all the wonderful combinations that you can come up with. The 9th way that you can transform your wardrobe in 2022 is to play dress up. I have been talking about playing dress up with your wardrobe forever on my channel. I'm always saying, hey, dress up. It's one of the best ways to find things that work for you. And it's also another one of the best ways to feel reinvigorated with what you already have and not have to purchase more things. So your wallet is happy, your personal style is happy, and the earth is happy too. There's something so transformational about reaching back into our childhoods when, if you were like me, you were playing dress up a lot. I was always playing dress up. Now for me, I was dressing up as things like mermaids and princesses and stuff like that. That's just what I really loved. But if you were dressing up like an astronaut or like a chef or all kinds of that stuff, that same inspiration can still apply to your adult life. You're just making it a little less costumey. So playing dress up with your wardrobe is a great way to have fun and enjoy yourself. So put on some great music, pour yourself a good drink, or put on your favorite YouTuber, or put on your favorite movie and just go to your closet and play dress up. And the 11th tip goes right along with that. When you're playing dress up, or even when you're getting dressed in the morning, if you put in an outfit that you really feel yourself in and that you really like, document it. Documenting your favorite outfits and having an album on your phone of those outfits can make it really easy to repeat those outfits in the future. Now, it's easy to think, well, oh, I have all the same clothes in my wardrobe, so it'll feel really easy to like put this together. But there's something so interesting about creativity where sometimes it feels like sometimes you just like don't remember to put that combination together again. So by documenting it, you can keep track of your personal style, like how it changes or how it grows. But you can also just keep an album of constant outfit inspiration. So whenever you're feeling uninspired, you turn back to your past outfits and you say, wow, I was feeling so good in that outfit. I'm gonna put it together again. It will work wonders for your wardrobe. So that's that for today's video. Those are 11 tips that are going to transform your wardrobe in 2022. Whether you choose to implement one of these or all of these, I guarantee that taking time to intentionally think about your wardrobe and the things that you wear will not only make you feel better about what you're wearing, but will also make life more effortless, more creative, and I think will make you more confident. At least that has been the truth for me. So if those are things that you're interested in and want to pursue, definitely apply some of these tips to your life. And of course, subscribe down below so that you can see even more personal style and capsule wardrobing content. I want to thank you so much for watching today. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it. I hope that you all had a wonderful first week of the new year, and I wish you the happiest January and rest of 2022. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and it's been an absolute honor to spend this time with you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!